لبها ای پروردگار به آنچه سزاوار است موفق کن ای آمرزگار به آنچه لایق است مؤید فرما
سیف پودستم آتمانم سیف پودانی جاتمنی بودم شرنم گجامی
स्वयं को मेरी वाणी के महासिंध में निमग्न कर लो
हे प्रभु हम बालकों के प्रार्थना सुन लीजिए हे प्रभु हम बालकों की प्रार्थना सुन लीजिए आपको भूले नहीं वरदान ऐसा दीजिए
The daily prayer service includes selections from the holy books of all religions.
We do not want unity with uniformity, but it should be unity with diversity.
People who can sit together in one place and see each other as members of one large human family.
Praise of the Almighty is raised in voices of people from all castes, colors and cultures, thereby promoting tolerance and celebrating diversity.
This is a dawning place of the remembrance of God.
The Baha'i faith is the youngest of the world's independent religions. Its founder, Baha'u'llah, is regarded by Baha'is as the most recent in the line of messengers of God.
Baha'u'llah was the manifestation of God for this age. He was born in 1817, he passed away in 1892, during which time he suffered 40 years of imprisonment and exile for having brought a message which was to unite the whole world.
Religion has to be renewed again and again in order for the followers to be able to practice it and to work towards the realization of the will and purpose of God for humanity.
Baha'is in India basically are beginning to understand that they have to create a new civilization which is based on love, harmony and justice.
The Baha'i community, whether small or large, is a very vibrant community because all members of the Baha'i community, whether children, whether teenagers, whether adults, are all involved in one way or the other in the community programs.
Children are the most precious resource a community has. Baha'i children classes, through spiritual, social and intellectual training, aim to build a strong moral framework that will assist children to achieve excellence in material, intellectual and spiritual aspects of life.
So that as they grow, they are able to exercise right moral choices.
The Junior Youth Spiritual Empowerment Programs cultivate in young people a desire to contribute to construction of a better world.
The junior youth are young people between the ages of 12 and 15 who are experiencing many changes. They're no longer children. They're also not, you can't say, fully adults. Older youth are raised up and trained who can conduct groups, small groups in their own neighborhood for these younger junior youth to develop their capacities and their talents, their power of expression, and their ability to analyze the constructive and destructive forces in society which are influencing them and their peers, and thereby to become agents of change in their own communities.
Through a process of worship, study and service, individuals and communities develop the knowledge, spiritual insights and skills to enable them to contribute to the betterment of society.
When you have more and more people who are empowered to act and to become change agents, you are truly able to change society.
This ethereal lotus has become a symbol of continuous human endeavor to bring divergent thoughts into harmony, appealing all human beings to become one.
The temple for me signifies something that I believe is very important. It signifies a lack of prejudice.
We should not nurture prejudices. That's all about coming together, about tolerance, about bonding, about a heart-to-heart linkage.
A bird has two wings. If either one of those wings is broken or impaired or unequal in strength to the other, it is the bird itself that cannot fly.
If you realize that, then each one of us are so much a part of the other that there can be no warfare, there can be no strife, there can be no contention, there can be no doubts, no aggression against each other. I mean, that really is the foundation of peace.
The Baha'I House of Worship in India, dedicated to values of unity and equality, is a monument in marble that inspires an aura of silence, serving as a central gathering place for communication between man and his creator, God.
There has always been this promise of the day of the unity of mankind.
So every individual who visits the house of worship can behave like a lotus. You live in society and be above the evils of society.
Not only is this power for the individual, it has the potential to change the world, one heart at a time.
We see each and every individual, each and every member of the human race as a protagonist for change.
Basically, we are one. I think there is much more to this faith than what the building conveys. And that speaks to me now. The first visit was one of being in awe of it. But every time I came, it was like peeling off a layer of an onion, and you go deeper into the philosophy of the faith. And I realize that it is probably the faith of our times.
ये सब ज़मीन है मेरी, ये आसमान है मेरा, मकीन हर मकान हूँ मैं, हर एक मकान है मेरा। मैं क्यों कहूँ कि बस मेरा वतन ये मुल्क हिंद है, कि हूँ मैं सब जहान का, सभी जहान है मेरा।